Man, when I first heard that Travis and the Chiefs were landing in Brazil, I knew this was going to be one of those moments that would stick with him forever. And honestly, even from thousands of miles away, I felt it, the kind of energy that's almost tangible when a superstar like Travis steps into a crowd. I wasn't there in person, but thanks to the photos and videos streaming in, I could picture the whole scene at Sao Paulo to International Airport. Hundreds of Brazilian fans crowded along the fence, phones out, jerseys on, screaming, chanting, holding up signs. I mean, these people were genuinely hyped to see American football players, let alone one of the faces of the NFL, my little brother. From what I've seen, Travis didn't miss a beat. He steps off the plane in this relaxed beige sweater, black shorts, and a white baseball cap, rolling his moss-green suitcase like he's just taking a stroll through the neighborhood. But of course, even casual Travis has that magnetic presence. You can't help but notice him, and he didn't rush past the crowd. No, he slowed down, took it all in, and started high-fiving fans along the fence. Can you imagine that? Hundreds of people screaming your name, and instead of brushing it off, he's connecting with each person. That's my brother, always thinking about the people around him, even in the middle of chaos. I kept laughing, watching the clips. Some fans got lucky enough to shake his hand, and he was smiling the whole time, joking, giving thumbs up, nodding like he genuinely appreciated every single person who came out to see him. It's easy to forget that the NFL is still a niche sport in a place like Brazil, yet here he is, bridging the gap. He didn't need to do it, but that small gesture, high-fiving, shaking hands, means the world to the fans. It's the kind of thing that turns a casual spectator into a lifelong fan. And Travis? He's the kind of guy who understands that. The rest of the team showed up gradually, each one stepping out to the roar of the crowd. Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, Marquez Valdez, Scantling, all of them soaking in the excitement. But I'll be honest, my eyes kept drifting back to Travis. I could feel the electricity through the phone screen. Even after hours on the plane, he was alert, present, interacting with fans and laughing. You could tell this wasn't just another stop on a tour, it was an event, a cultural moment, a chance to expand the NFL's reach in a way that only a superstar like him could make feel personal. I could almost hear the commentary in my head, and here comes Travis Kelce rolling his suitcase, waving to fans, soaking in the Sao Paulo sun or night, whatever time it is, and giving the people what they came for. I know it sounds dramatic, but for him, it's second nature. This is the same brother who, years ago, would stay after practice to take pictures with every fan that wanted one. Nothing's changed, except now it's international, bigger, louder, more chaotic. He even talked about it later on New Heights, joking about the drive to the stadium. 2 hours from the hotel to Arena Corinthians, classic college football vibes. I can hear him laughing as he says it. Old college football style 2-hour bus rides to the stadium. And that's just it. The guy who's played in the Super Bowl 3 times still gets excited about the little quirks, the oddities of traveling abroad for a game. He thrives on it. He said it's rewarding if we go down there and find a way to win, knowing that this is such a unique schedule and unique experience. That's Travis in a nutshell, competitive, loving the game, but also aware of the bigger picture, the fans, the moment, the story. And let's not forget, this is Brazil. This isn't just a road trip to another city in the States. The fans are passionate, they're loud, they're different than any stadium atmosphere back home. Travis interacting with them personally isn't just about kindness, it's strategic. He knows the optics, the cultural impact. High fives, handshakes, smiles, they're not just gestures. They're memories, creating a bridge between the NFL and a whole new international audience. Every gesture, every laugh, every nod at a fan helps grow the sport. I couldn't help but think about how surreal it all is. Here's my little brother, who I've watched grow from a lanky kid with big dreams into one of the most recognizable NFL stars, now stepping into an entirely different country, connecting with people who barely even know the game, and somehow making it personal. That's Travis Kelce, football player, global ambassador, charismatic leader, and yes, an all-around good guy. Even from home, I can feel the weight of the moment. Fans posting online, Brazilian media covering every angle, comments blowing up on Twitter and Instagram. We welcome Travis Kelce, one fan wrote. He's teaching us about football, but also giving us smiles and memories, and that's exactly what he did. He wasn't just arriving at an airport, he was creating an event, a moment that would be talked about for years. And I know him. I know what's going through his head. He's thinking about the game, yes, but he's also thinking about the fans, about showing respect, about leaving a mark in Brazil that's bigger than a single football match. I can imagine him smiling as he walks toward the team bus, giving one last wave, thinking, this is why we do this. This is why football matters. That's the thing about Travis Kelce. He's more than his stats, more than his catches, more than the Super Bowls. He understands the game of football, but he also understands the game of life, how to make people feel seen, appreciated, and part of something bigger. And in Sao Paulo, at that airport, with hundreds of fans screaming his name, he showed it. As he and the Chiefs head off to the 2-hour drive to Arena Corinthians, I can already imagine the stories he'll tell, the laughter he'll share, the energy he'll carry into the stadium. And I know from this side of the world that Brazil is just another chapter in the story of Travis Kelce, NFL superstar, global ambassador, and the heart of every crowd he walks into.